we should be live any second now. Let's see. And yes, we are indeed live. Now if I just close this and open it up. Instant ad. Okay. Gotta wait for this to finish. So that I can actually skip the ad. And second ad. And there we go. Okay, now I can actually hear if it sounds good. Okay, yeah, sounds pretty good. I just need to move a bit closer to the mic. Hello everyone, hello everyone. So, today, we're just doing Biru by JonathanGD. We're just gonna try to get maybe a new best, possibly. I got one right off stream, so I'm probably not gonna be getting a new best today, which is annoying. I got a 66%, but, you know, whatever. So, today's been, actually just the last 2-3 days have been quite eventful. I got my salary from my job, so, you know, of course, all of it's basically gone. Well, not really, no, but I did spend a lot of it. I got a new monitor and a new GPU, as you saw in the thumbnail. I now have an RTX 3060, and I now have some Lenovo Legion monitor that has 144 Hz, finally. So I jumped straight from 60 Hz to 144, which is kind of cool. And damn, I gotta say, I tried out 60 Hz right after switching. I can't. After you try 144 Hz, you can never use 60 Hz again. It just feels so choppy in comparison. Everything just flows so smoothly now. So, yeah, there's that. Also, just things in motion aren't like blurry like they were on the last one. The colors are more accurate, so you know, I'm pretty happy with it. There was a lot of money. In total, it was like 400 euros. Like the upgrade itself, 300, 400 euros. But damn, I'm gonna say it was worth every cent. It was worth every cent of that. It just feels so much better than that. And as I am, pardon me if I sound a little bit different or just kind of bad today. I am currently on sick leave, which is why I had enough time to stream today. I'm just a bit sick, although it seems to be passing, so we maybe have like one more day of streaming before I have to go back to work. So, yeah. Overall, feeling pretty good today. Had to go like completely outside of the city for some of these parts, but it feels pretty good. So yeah, in total, the last few days replaced my power supply, replaced my GPU and my monitor. Soon, I'll probably be getting, or at least setting up the dual monitor setup, so I can actually read chat on the stream properly without using my phone. But for that, I'll need to like rearrange the desk, and I just felt like, nah, I don't want to do that today. I'll just do a bit of a chill little progression stream, and try to do a bit of practice on like a level that I'm actually trying to beat, and see if I can get any good runs. Right now I'm just running through it in practice mode, and I'll be practicing the duel. And just the part right before the duel, the UFO and the wave. Because for some reason, I've been dying to that a lot in my practice runs, so I need to do a lot more practice at it. Like everything else is like very doable, considering I was able to do it with the nerves of going from 0. So, yeah, I'm not worried about anything here. Up until like 64%, I'm just not worried. This is like the chillest part in the entire level. Very chill, very chill. I'm gonna pull up the stream chat on my phone. I think we're deep enough for me to actually do that. Live chat. And all messages. And live. Get ourselves specs alive. Okay, there we go. And let's full screen. Okay, perfect. Now, if there are any messages in chat, I'll be able to see them as well. And yeah, that's about all for today, honestly. I've been resting, healing, and going out to get new parts for the computer. See, that's pretty cool. I still haven't been able to start the actual IRL channel. I always keep putting it off. I was gonna do this thing months ago, where I was gonna start like a vlog channel, but I just haven't been able to do it. Because I wanted some like big event. Originally it was gonna be like this massive music festival in my country, Summer Sound. I was gonna do like a vlog of going there, but then my maturity kicked in, and I was like, no, I don't want to spend that much money to go to a music festival. So I just didn't go. So I couldn't do it there. Then I had my moving out thing, but I basically canceled that until spring, just because the utility bills in winter are insane. And when you move in to an apartment, this is like what's accepted here. You pay for the first month of your stay, the last month of your stay, and you pay a deposit fee, which can be anywhere from 1 month to like 3 months. So for like a 200 euro a month apartment, you'll be paying 800 euros. And all of that does not include utilities. You pay utilities after this. So it just becomes extremely expensive during winter. So I just decided, okay, you know what, I'm just not gonna move out until spring. So I just had a lot more money that I didn't expect to have, that I could just randomly throw into the computer. So I did. I do still have money left over. I do invest. I do all the stuff that you're supposed to do. I do also have fun with my money, so yeah. And yeah, this is gonna be an annoying part to learn. Like, this part is chill. There's nothing difficult here. Just remember to click in the correct places. Here, you do not want any checkpoints. Just do the part. I don't think I'm going to be streaming for that long today, just because my energy isn't really there and my throat's a bit sore. But yeah, it's good to have a nice little stream occasionally to just chill. And also I need to get used to the new monitor anyways. Oh, another thing. A really annoying thing. It might be a Geometry Dash issue, it might just be an issue with the old GPU I had. But it's the micro stutters. The 60 Hz micro stutters in Geometry Dash are insane. Like, I do not know how you can play Geometry Dash on 60 Hz. I don't think it's playable. I literally do not think Geometry Dash is even playable as a casual player on 60 Hz anymore. It is ridiculous. Trying to beat Deadlocked, which was my hardest demon up until like Mountain King. I believe Mountain King is a bit harder. Up until Mountain King, yeah, it was insane trying to beat Deadlocked on that thing. I was just constantly getting micro stutters. I just had to fight through that, and then I eventually beat it. Then I beat Fear of Everything 2. Which I consider to be like way harder than Deadlocked. But that's probably not like a popular opinion, that's probably a hot take. But I just consider it to be harder. So yeah. The micro stutters, hell no. Those are extremely annoying to deal with. Yeah, that's basically it for today. Just in general for the Geometry Dash stuff. I'm really struggling on this wave for some reason. In the UFO, it's free, so I'm just gonna move my checkpoint right here. Is that a good checkpoint? Yes, okay. So I'm gonna move my checkpoint there. Try to figure out this wave issue. It's like, this should not be hard. This is not a hard wave. And I'm just not gonna move the checkpoint further until I get consistent at the wave plus this section. Although I'm already pretty consistent here. By the looks of it. Yeah, here's the dual. It's another pain point. but every JonathanGD must have a duel. So, what you gonna do? Oh, what? I've never actually seen this part on high detail. That was another thing. I would always play Geometry Dash levels on low detail mode, just because I couldn't handle high detail. The GPU just couldn't do it. But now it can. So I've just immediately turned on high detail mode, at least for levels. Like in the game itself in the help menu, I do still have low detail mode enabled, just because I think it looks better. The game just looks cleaner, it just looks more refined. I hate the particle effects in Geometry Dash. I just feel like they just don't fit in. But yeah, that's my whole rant about low detail mode, I suppose. But yeah, this wave's gonna be, it's gonna be annoying. I'm definitely gonna be losing quite a few runs here, which is annoying because it is a 5-minute level. There we go. Ah, messed it up. It's really not hard. It's really not hard. I'm just being an idiot. Like, come on. This should not be hard whatsoever. Yeah. I need to open up this thing, and I need to open up this thing as well. Okay, now we're ready to go. Okay. Oh, come on, why do I keep doing that? This level really isn't that hard. It's only like 2 times harder than the and the individual section difficulty of this level is way lower. Like, Deadlock needed a lot more ship control, a lot more wave control, the gaps were harder, the speeds were higher. Like, Deadlock is more difficult section per section, this level is just much longer. And that is in fact right now because I'm in practice mode. And I'm still struggling immensely. Okay, that might be another attempt at a duel. And it is. I should have prepared one for the stream. Oh, that the one that I think makes no sense whatsoever. I don't think you can control that one. Just you got unlucky with a fling. That's it. Well, I'm relatively consistent with the wave, sort of. Although I am relying a lot on spin to just like even myself out, which is probably going to be an issue, especially with the nerves. I hate slopes. I really hate slopes. I click. But yeah, it's insane how fast you get used to high refresh rate. It is insane. Like the first 5 maybe minutes of me having my monitor, I was just like messing around with menus and stuff, and then I swapped back to 60 Hertz just to test out like a comparison, like a live comparison for me, like is this actually better? And wow, yeah, never going back. I am never going back. I was gonna go to like this like computer club a few months ago that like top of the line PCs. Just like play around for a few hours with some friends. We ended up not going for some unrelated reasons. But for me, I was like, oh, good, because I'd heard a lot of people complaining. Well, not complaining. Like I've heard a lot of people saying like if you do try anything above 60 hertz, going back to 60 hertz is a miserable experience. And I gotta say, those people were right. Like, I lost, what, 1/6 of my salary just on this one monitor. But, like, it's really worth it. It really makes everything look a lot smoother, flow better. I like the HDR on it as well. It's all the good stuff. The menu isn't really that bad. I thought it was horrible at first, but it turned out I was just clicking the wrong button to enter the menu and going straight into picture mode, which was causing issues. But after figuring that out, you know, it was very chill. It was very chill. Yeah. Okay, this wave is just never gonna be consistent for me. It's just not gonna work. I'm not figuring out a click pattern right. I'm just spamming to get through. That's not a good strategy for this far into a level. Okay, I'm just gonna do some attempts at the duel. If I can figure out what my issue with the duel is. What? What was that? How did I get there? Okay, dual attempts. Yay. So going from 74. $79, so that's a 5%. Ooh. This part is definitely by far, like, either the hardest or the second hardest part of it. Maybe the hardest part would be, like, the memory section. It's not really memory, just a self-reading challenge. But it's just the way it's there feels so inconsistent. Because it is inconsistent. It can be consistent because it's different every time. Or at least I can. It just doesn't work. Okay, so the first cube and even the ball to an extent are just free. So the ball's free right up until this click where it's just luck based. If you're gonna get through or not. Which I hate, but yeah. Every level has to have its annoying quirk. Here, straight fly, fine. This is an issue. This right here is an issue. Oh no, I forgot about that part. I really did forget about that part. Yeah, this is definitely the hardest part of the level. Why did I click an extra time? Yeah, I'm really struggling to click. Just in general. It's not clicking. What? Yeah, I'm really just not clicking. What? How does this work? Ugh. So annoying. This I'll get through. It was also fine. It's this part which is just luck based. Like, I don't get it. Sometimes you get through, sometimes you don't. This part's easy. Straight fly. Yeah, that looks fine. Except this, I really don't. Sometimes it's just this is the final shit. Boom. Oh, come on. I did not get that. But yeah, this spider, I'm definitely going to be losing a few runs here. Just because the part doesn't work. Like, why? I do the exact same click pattern, and I can lose in 5 different ways. Like, how does that make any sense? And why am I struggling this one like this now? Oh, I'm clicking way too fast. I'm used to having way less opportunities to click. Then we have this section, which I got consistent at, but I haven't played the level in 3 weeks, so I'm no longer consistent. Up, down, it was down. Here you just follow the arrow. You literally just follow the arrows. Come on. Oh, brother. I'm losing so many runs there. I just know I'm losing so many runs there. Guaranteed. Oh, come on. No, I got the second one. It's like the hardest part to get consistent on. For me, it's just so hard to do the portals while having to look for the arrows which are fading out. It's so hard. And then you do one extra micro clip right on the end there, and boom, you're gone. Like, I usually do a click just before a portal, to like even myself out. If you do that on the end here, you just instantly lose. Just a bit of rookie muscle memory that I built that I need to break. I wonder if this is based on your inputs. With like what you get. Random trigger wasn't a thing. I wonder, is this just the base stuff, the inputs you do in the section? In that case, it's theoretically possible to get a very similar output, right? Get a very similar set of inputs by doing a correct click pattern. No, I got to the second gate. And I messed it up completely. Yeah, I was never gonna get that. I don't know what to do with that part. I just can't do the wave part. I just can't do it. Even when I am able to have a lot more time to react now, it's not gonna work. Like every other part of the song feels extremely doable, but it's this last part. It just feels impossible. No matter what, it just feels impossible to me. Like, how am I supposed to get consistent with this? But it changes every time. And I can't even aim for it, even if it doesn't change. But that is quite literally just a skill issue, so at some point I will just get it. I'll probably just spend like 50 attempts getting to 91. Which will make the nerves when I get right here insane. No. That 95% fail would hurt if that was a real run. If that was a real run, that would have hurt. That would have hurt. Yo, we actually have someone in the stream. Welcome to the stream. Why am I failing with the microclicks? Why am I failing with the microclicks? Can I just skip the skulls and go straight to doing a straight wave through the thing? I honestly feel like if that's possible, then it would be easier than hitting the random thing. Come on. Yeah, you can do it. It's impossible to do the microclicks after. It's impossible. What? I can't do it. What? Just didn't show the thing. Okay. Imagine the 99%, or well, 98% death. Oof. Okay. So, I guess I can try a few runs from 0 before I hop off for the day. I don't think I'm getting a new best, just because I got a massive fluke right before the stream of 66%. And for that, I'd need to essentially get to the parts of the level that I really, really struggle with and pass one of them. Just like, probably not gonna happen. Still not 100% used to just being able to see the icon at all times without it being super blurry. But I'm getting there, I'm getting there. I messed up at the easiest part of the level. Well, not the easiest part of the level, but like an easy, a very doable part of the level. That's probably a better term for that. I need to drink something. God damn. My throat is getting very dry. I'm already sick. Don't want to mess myself up any further. Peach iced tea works every time. Here we go. We're past the intro cutscene. This level's like insanely unbalanced if you think about it. Which are most of JonathanGD's levels. Like, it's not a shock. Like, almost every single level has super hard timings at the end. Every level has a duel. Dark travel is also absolutely messed up with its balancing. That is to be expected. I mean, I'm choosing to play a JonathanGD level. And I messed up on the same part again. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I don't exactly know what you were trying to say, but welcome to the stream regardless. We're like nearing the end of the stream for today. Thank you. 144. I'll try to get past the wave at least once. Maybe like at least one drop attempt for today. That would be cool. But I'm now struggling with the first ship, so I need to focus. How did I lose there? Excuse me? Okay, I am really out of it. What is that? I died at a simple warp click 2 times. Well, it is getting pretty late in my time zone, so I guess that makes sense. I'm just getting tired. I am still sick, mind you. to just drop. And died instantly. But that is it for today, unfortunately. I am now out of time for the stream, but yeah, if you enjoyed the 7 people that were in the stream in total for its duration, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll probably be back at around the same time tomorrow. See ya!